That's right. We have a storm coming that is Modern Horizons 2. Wizards needs this one. Let's talk about it. It's coming up next. Hey guys, welcome back. MTG Moxman here. If you're new to my channel and you're somehow finding me out there on YouTube, thanks a lot for hanging out today and enjoying my content. And please remember to smash that subscribe button, join in as we get closer to 5,000 subscribers. We're getting there. We're going to have a cake party. I'm going to sit here and eat like a whole cake in front of me. We're going to open some packs. We're going to sell some packs online. We're going to have fun and there'll be more details, more sneaky details coming. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. All right, guys, today's conversation is going to revolve just a little bit around Modern Horizons 2 because the storm is coming. We are closer to seeing more and more spoilers, and more people out there are going to be making up their minds how they feel about this product, especially after seeing the pre-spoilers. Who didn't love seeing those fetch lands? Right? But that wasn't the biggest for me. Who didn't love seeing the Urza Saga's land? That wasn't the big one for me. That wasn't it. Who didn't love seeing Dakon Blackblade on that cover? That's the card that did it for me. As a person who loves the lore of Magic, bringing these old characters back into Modern, into these kind of sets, just blows my mind, and I love it. And you know what? That's what gets you. That's what lets you know Wizards has done an amazing job with this particular product. Okay? That's what nails it for me. As much as I may complain about the price point being way up here versus a regular box, which is down here, and even the regular boxes are going up, Wizards has to always walk that fine line of bringing in an amazing product that people are going to enjoy and have fun with versus the pricing, versing off against, their own home company of Hasbro. It's that fine walk they do. But when they put a product like this out and they start putting together the cover art and they start putting the cards into the set and the R&D department starts developing everything, they're a very intelligent company and they know what they're doing. They know how to manage the product. Okay, they know how to manage the lore. This is all calculated and beautiful. Okay, I at first was kind of leery. I've done expectation videos in this set. I've told you guys what I was kind of hoping to see and what I didn't want to see. And when they bring back old Planeswalkers like this, because Dakon was a Planeswalker, right? If they bring it back as a card that can flip into a Planeswalker, that'd be just icing on the cake. But even if they make him a creature or just make him a Planeswalker, it'll be exciting either way. And that's what gets the wheel, the FOMO wheel going. Because right now, we've only seen these pre-release cards. We've seen the Fetch Land, the Urzas. We've seen, Brainstone and stuff. We've seen a few cool little concept cards, right? Remember when Mox 10 Light and stuff came out just after we saw another Mox and Mox Amber? They're smart and they're intelligent. And they have to keep that money wheel turning because the expectations get higher every year. So they've got to come up with very creative ways to put these products out. But again, there are people on this side of that black storm that say they're not buying the product. They're upset at Wizards for pricing things out of their reach. Very understandable. You have the people over here who can afford it, who are like, I can't wait to get my hands on that. Then there are people right down that middle line of the market who say, I can afford a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. And that's kind of where I fall. I've put money aside this year. I've skipped other sets. We talked about this earlier this year where it's I'm not buying Kaldheim. I didn't buy Time Spiral. I thought Time Spiral was kind of a ripoff. I told you guys that. I still believe it. I just don't see the value in those sets. They didn't grab me enough. I wasn't going to buy Strixhaven, but I just love the set so much I did end up buying some. And that just shows you certain products you can decide, but you can get really caught up in those other products. So when I hear D&D coming out, I got excited. You guys know I got excited. I'm very new to the channel. I got very excited. And then we saw that they had Drist on the cover of one of the boxes. That means your heroes are there. Gets your mind just floored. Gets the pumper going, right? So right now we're about to get the spoilers. We're a few days away from seeing spoilers from Modern Horizons 2. They're going to show key cards, guys. They're going to show the big bad boys. That first day is going to be key, where they put just a few nice mythic guys in there. Not all of them, of course. A few to draw you in, to make you want the product. To have the FOMO running wild. Even though Wizards know that they will print this product for 24 months. 2 years, roughly, these products are in print. Plus whatever they store in the warehouse, right? But it's going to be there for a while. but I always find the first releases of sets, I swear, they seem to give you better cards. I've had better boxes when I first buy versus when I buy a year later when I've opened stuff. It just seems that way. Maybe it's just me, but that's how it seems. So I always try to buy right at the beginning. And then I store it and hold on to it and open for the channel, whatever else comes up. But for Modern Horizons 2 to really succeed, Wizards realizes they had double masters last year. Last year, remember double masters, those single, green foily boxes with like one pack inside. And most of us, or at least a lot of people I know, got burned bad. For spending that kind of money opening boxes, I should have just bought the singles. And that's where my fear comes in when you buy a box of any of these new sets. When you look and you see that a collector box is like $550 with tax in Canada for a collector box of Modern Horizons 2, that can set a lot of people freaking out because that's a lot of money. And if you don't get your money's worth, you're going to be so upset, okay? I bought one here for the channel, but I'm basically going to break that down to smaller packs that people can buy that will open on the channel together. Because opening a box like that myself, and if I don't come out ahead, I'll be so upset. So why avoid that and just say, hey, let's just all share it around and have a good time opening it? Because I know what could happen. Wizards knows too. And I bet you right now, when they created this set, they thought about it, but they feel they probably put enough cool stuff in that they're ready to go. And it's going to be awesome. The artwork I know is going to be breathtaking. The lore, the way they're going to stipulate bits of that lore in there, it's going to blow people away. And they've also, when they did Commander Legends, when they put Tavesh Savat in there, old Planeswalker guy, when they put them in there, you realize, yeah, they've kind of got that going, don't they? They kind of know where to put the stuff in there to draw some of those old school players back into buying newer products. It's very smart marketing. They're really good at what they do. And we're going to see people falling on both sides of that fence because of it. Because the price point won't warrant it for some people, and some people don't care about the price point. They just want the cards. And then there's those middle people who will buy a little bit. And the singles. There's people who just can buy singles. And there'll be people who just say, I just got to have one or two cards. I want to play set of this and this. And that's how it'll just like churn out for them. So I'll be curious to see, and I'd love to know what you guys think. Like, if you're watching the video this far, and make sure you put in the comment section what your expectations are. What do you think will be in there? Do you think it's going to be a 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10? Give me a rating, 1 to 10. 1 being horrible, 10 being blown out of the park. What do you think Modern Horizons 2 is going to fall into? And remember, we haven't really seen the spoilers yet, so you can always reserve judgment for a bit and change your remark later. But what do you feel right now when you're thinking about this product, the little pre-spoilers we've seen, the pre-cards we've gone out, knowing the price point, but knowing that Wizards has a successful track record in Modern Horizons, right? It was a good set. It was well received. It did cost less money, I realize, but it was a good set. And who knows what the list will be for the set boosters. It might be all Modern Horizons cards from last set, which I'm hoping it is, just because that'd be kind of fun. But we don't know. So until the rest of the cards get spoiled, understand that your mind is going to start just worrying and going along. And it's going to get faster and faster. And as soon as those spoilers hit, that's like putting a spark to a match and just letting your brain aflame, saying, look at all the cool stuff! And you won't be able to help yourself. Okay? Just like I can't. I went and bought some product. I said I wasn't going too early. I was like, I'm kind of humming and hawing because the price point was so high. But then I realized, you know what? I really do want to get some. I do want to open a little bit. So I'm just going to do it. And here we are today talking about it now. Because this storm is going to tear people apart on how they feel about products that are this highly priced. Double Masters really kind of talked about it last year. But now that we're a year ahead and we're seeing more of these products coming out, it's here forever. Okay? The collector boosters, that they've done too well to fail now. People are expecting them. They kind of know what the prices are going to be. So Wizards will kind of just leave it there. You'll see they won't push too hard on the collectors, but they're going to up the ante in what they put in the collectors so they can change their prices. It's very interesting, guys. I look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow. I really hope you enjoyed our conversation today. Please make sure you leave those comments in the comment section below. And remember, shop smart, shop S-smart. You got that? Have a great one today, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, big shout out to Mitch, to Sander, to Kevin C. Hey man, Jake's rocking it out. So's Rob. Shad, you know you're always awesome with your comments. You're ricking it. James, Jay, Kyle, you guys are wicked. Matthew C, you know it's too. Matthew B, you're on it. All right, here we got a 5K video coming up. We gotta let people know what we're gonna open. You know? Oh, hi guys. Just petting my friend here. You know, I'm just wondering what Deadpool would do in my case as we get closer to 5K. What should we be opening? What should we be offering? What will happen? I don't know. Maybe I'll take a poll and see what we should do. Have a great day.